Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of May 11th through the 17th. And during that time, we will have a full moon that comes in on the 12th. That could be a time of heightened emotions, time to feel overwhelmed and anxious, maybe a little snappy and irritable. You could also have changes in your sleeping patterns. That's something that I experience, but we're going to work through all of that. It's just a really good time to practice patience and calm. Little gift for us to learn how to manage those things. So work on that, and then we will then move into the waning gibbous, and that's kind of that letdown after the full moon. It's just a kind of a more relaxing time. So that's a good time for self-reflection, rebirth, time to make positive changes and work on getting rid of bad habits or negative thinking. So please keep those moon energies in mind for the week. This will be an intuitive general reading for energies that you may or may not encounter this week, Capricorn. So, of course, please keep that in mind. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, your overall message for this reading: believe in the impossible. All right. I love that card. Let's see what the Capricorn Collective has going on for the week. And Capricorn, I would like to say that since my readings are free to you, all that I ask in return is that you hit that subscribe button. That really helps my channel, and it's super easy for you to do. So I'll give you a moment to do that right now while I'm shuffling. Thank you so much. And if you've been a subscriber, thanks for coming back and helping me build a community here. I see you and I appreciate you. So thank you so much. All right, and my weekly reminder for this week is that you learn something new. Pick a topic that you've had some interest in and take time this week to really do a deep dive. Even if it's just an hour or two, just set aside some of that time for yourself and really study, take notes, think, and really absorb the thing that you're learning. So just my fun weekly reminder. Sometimes as adults, we just forget to really deep dive into things. So just my reminder for the week. All right. No, that's a few too many. Capricorn for May 11th through 17th. Believe in the impossible. Let's see what you guys have going on. All right. Your present energy, Ace of Swords. So, believing in the impossible for you is starting with kind of an aha moment, some sort of mental breakthrough, some idea that you've had. So if you've recently had an idea like this, or you have it this week, don't put it aside. It might be something that it may seem impossible, but it's something that you do need to believe in, because sometimes the impossible does happen, which is pretty exciting. Your current situation is the Knight of Swords. So not only does this idea come in, but it looks like you are going to take immediate action on this, which is pretty crazy. I love it. I love it. I've known quite a few Capricorns in my life, and I know that once you guys get an idea in your head, it is, I mean, look at the horse. Look, that the horse is a little scared of what's happening here, but Capricorns are definitely about, goal oriented, charging ahead and getting it done. So you're definitely on some sort of mission, which is pretty awesome. At the root of your situation is the Sun card. So you're coming into this in a place where you're very happy. I mean, this is like our happiest card of the deck. This is light. This is nurturing, just really being in a good place of just light and happiness. So that's at your root. In your recent past, is you've been hard at work at something here with the Eight of Pentacles. So you've had your head down working, and that's okay. And that could be where this idea comes from. I see this card as kind of that being in the moment card, that that guy's working so hard that if someone said something, he wouldn't even hear it. It's just you're so into your own world. And sometimes that's where these ideas come from, is when you get, you're in that moment, and you're just one with the universe and one with the thing that you're doing. And all of a sudden, bing, you get a little light bulb. So it could very well be where this idea came from. What's on your mind this week are all the different choices. And this could be all the different choices that you are making as you're charging ahead. You're forging ahead with this, whatever it is. I love it. I love this energy. And I love that it does seem like it's something that's impossible, but you're making those choices, charging ahead with that energy, and you're going to get things done, which is pretty awesome. What is just ahead of you? Knight of Pentacles. not surprised to see. So not only is it Knight of Swords, but you're taking some chances here in the financial area, some action when it comes to finances. So not only is it that you have this idea, but you're also going to move forward in, kind of putting your money where your mouth is and where your ideas and where your mind is. In your advice position is the Nine of Cups. So you're going to indulge this. I mean, this is our card of kind of indulgence and self-satisfaction. And you are indulging this thought that's coming in. Everything points to that whatever this idea that you've had, you're charging forward. It's just all forward motion, everything that's happening, which is pretty awesome. What's beyond your control this week is a partnership that comes in here with the Two of Cups. So it could be that you are now sharing this information with someone, maybe bouncing ideas off. This could be a friend or even a romantic partner, just someone that you're more connected with than just the casual person. This is someone with which you do have like more of an emotional, deep connection. This could be not only a friend or a spouse, but this could also be a family member. This could be like a parent or a sibling, someone that you really trust, but it's beyond your control to really kind of bounce this idea off of them and say, hey, I've had this idea and I'm moving forward with this. I just wanted to see, maybe get your opinion, see what you think, or get your support. So beyond your control, that you're going to have kind of that coming together with someone. What is your secret desire? What you're trying to avoid? Your secret desire is the Ten of Pentacles, which is definitely the card of wealth and security. So something that you're going for here is you're going for it big, and you're going for it for financial reasons. Like I said, this knight here, this Knight of Pentacles, this is an idea. This is some sort of moneymaker. I love it. I want to know what it is. I'm almost imagining you on what was that show where they come up with the inventions and the person is usually very animated and they believe in that idea, and it's really awesome to watch someone who has that kind of energy that really believes in something and trying to convince others of that idea. So I'm just really getting that sort of energy with this. In your outcome position is look at you in a position to give. That's awesome. If that's your ultimate goal. Usually this card, I always ask the person that I'm reading for where they see themselves, but I'm not even getting that feeling with this right now. That I'm getting that your heart and mind is definitely in the right place when it comes to getting to a place of wealth and security. And that if you can do that, you then are able to help others and give. And that's really the right mindset in which to have wealth in, is really to have gratitude, but also know that you can affect change on others. And that's amazing. And I feel like you really have that. You're excited about that, but you're excited about the big picture. It's not just the excitement of having money for yourself and being able to um to benefit yourself, but that you really are thinking and how you can also benefit others. So I think that's amazing. I love that. I'm excited. I want to know what you're doing. What's hidden from you this week is the Nine of Wands, which is kind of looking back on the future. You're not looking back. You are all about looking forward. If you look at just the direction, look at the direction of these cards, that it's just moving forward. It's keeping your focus on that end goal of wealth and security and being able to help others. And you're really kind of tunnel visioned into that, which is pretty exciting. All right, let's get a final message here for Capricorn from the Soul Oracle deck. Final message for Capricorn. I'm very excited to see what it is you guys are working on out there. Accept disappointment gracefully, which I feel like in this situation this week, that if something is a disappointment for you, you're just going to move on from it. Again, you're making a lot of choices, so there could be some choice that doesn't work out. And I feel like you just recover from it and move on to the next thing. And another card, the creative no. Excuse me. So, and I think about this guy with the creative no. This is someone who's very hard at work on something. And of course, this is your past coming in, but I feel like this is an energy that you can embody, that when you are focused on something, you can really shut the entire world around you out. You can hone in on the thing, focus, And you can creatively tell people no, people that are trying to get your attention, that are trying to get your time, that are trying to butt into whatever it you're like, I'm focused on this thing. I love you, but I'll talk to you later, right? So, and I kind of get that feeling with this too, that you're going to maintain that sort of focus. And if you have to say no to some things or some people, you're going to do it, and you're going to do it in a creative and very kind way. Not, you're not going to hurt feelings or anything, but you're going to say, hey, I'm focused on this thing. Let me get this done and I'll get back with you. So, Capricorn, I wish you the best of luck with this information. If you are comfortable sharing, of course, please leave me a comment. Did you have a big idea this week? Is there something that you're really super focused on that seems impossible? Are you believing in it? Or did you have something this week just impossible happen because of your hard work? So, if you're comfortable sharing, leave me a comment down below. We'd all love to know what's going on in the world of Capricorn. Also, I do post readings every week, so come back next week and we'll see if this message continues or if there's a completely new energy here for you. Also, if you like my reading style, of course, please like and subscribe. It really does help my channel, and most importantly, it'll help you find me next week. So, thank you so much, Capricorn. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.